Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for joining me and thank you for your continued support. Getting very close now to 4,000 subscribers, which is absolutely fantastic. Thank you to everyone who subscribes and comments and everything like that. Fantastic. So there are some out there. I'm not going to say how many, what the proportion is, because I'm sure you know what the proportion is. There are some out there who would say that Keir Starmer hasn't got a clue what he's doing. That himself, Rachel Reeves, Angela Rayner, the whole cabinet don't really have any kind of understanding of what people in real life have to go through. You know, not just people who are disabled or long-term sick or things like that, but just people in general, the general public. Many would say they don't have a clue. And if you take into account what I'm going to say now, what Keir Starmer said, then you might agree with it, because he was being questioned during a number of interviews about various things, including the winter fuel payment. And part of what he said was that obviously they had this huge black hole of £22 billion they needed to sort out. They have to make very, very difficult decisions in order to do it. And unfortunately, this was one of the ways that they decided to do it. Now, one of the quotes that is in this article, and I'm going to show you a little clip of it on the side, he did say that he thinks that, you know, many pensioners are relatively wealthy. Now, I would not agree with that myself personally. I mean, yes, there are wealthy pensioners out there, just as there are wealthy people of all ages. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that the majority are wealthy, or that there are many wealthy pensioners out there. And I would say that that's actually a little bit patronizing to say that that is the case. I mean, he didn't give any figures to back it up or anything like that. You know, he just said that, you know, he thinks that many pensioners are relatively wealthy and so can afford not to have the winter fuel payment. And yeah, so that was a bit of a weird thing to say, and certainly isn't going to make him any friends amongst the pensioner population. But I would love to hear your thoughts on this. Do you think that he's right? Do you think that actually there are a number of wealthy pensioners out there, so he's actually right when he says they don't necessarily need the winter fuel payment? Or do you think he's completely out of touch, and that actually, yes, while there are wealthy pensioners out there, there are more pensioners who are actually living on the breadline and don't have the money to make ends meet half the time? It'd be interesting to hear your thoughts on that. Let me know down in the comment section as always, and I will see you next time.